Oi, oi, what are you doing? Another episode of Wander Free. I just hiked in a couple kilometers into the bush. Got a lake back there. Nice view. And I've decided this was the spot we're going to set up camp. The snow is pretty deep, so I'm going to be packing it down for the next like half hour. Then eventually I'm going to get my tent, my hammock set up from there to there. And make a nice fire and talk some camping with you guys. So give me a sec and I'll make this place a little more habitable. When I set up my hammock, you don't want to use paracord, you want to use something stronger like the strap. So when you use the paracord, it might stretch out and then you find yourself in the middle of the night with a bum on the ground. So always use good cord. Alright, make sure you're high enough. And you want to tie securely. But not so much as you won't be able to get out in the morning. So I'm using a canoeman's hitch right here. And my hammock sits right up onto it. So I'm going to get the rest of it done up and I'll get back to you. Alright, as you can see, I'm well off the ground. That way, even when I go in here, I'm not going to wind up with my butt in the snow. Now, there's two trains of thought here that you could go with. I'll get this out of the way. Two trains of thought you could go with. You could have an underquilt, which is big and bulky and takes up a lot of space in your pack. But I've got a pad. So you can slide your pad in there. So otherwise, the wind comes in underneath you and you'll get what's called the cold butt syndrome. So when the wind goes underneath you, because in your sleeping bag, the down is all compacted, you lose all your R values. So you want to get yourself a nice sleeping pad or underquilt. When shopping for a pad for going in a hammock, you want to get something like this. Because of all the cross hatching, it'll fit better underneath you at night. Now we can just slide this right in here. No more cold butt for me. So, last but not least, what you want in your sleep system, especially for winter camping like this, you want a good sleeping bag. This is a hybrid down-filled sleeping bag from Outbound. It's good down to minus 14, which is what it's supposed to get down to tonight. If you get the mummy style, it's got a hood, goes over top you, keeps you even warmer. I'm going to throw this in there. Boom. All set for a nice cozy night tonight. So I'm going to get the tarp set up over top of it. And that should be good to sleep for tonight. Alright, as you can see here, got my tarp set up. You always want to make sure there's good airflow going through. Otherwise, the moisture will build up in your hammock overnight. Everything will get wet. And being wet is the #1 enemy when you're winter camping, because you get wet, you get cold. So I added in a fleece liner here just in case it gets cold. Colder than -14 tonight, which if I get any American people, I'm gonna right there, I'm gonna say how much in Fahrenheit it is, maybe there, something. But yeah, now I'm gonna set up a little bed for Jack underneath. I've got his favorite blanket, and I'm gonna put some spruce boughs down, make it nice and comfortable for him, and then he's under the fleece blanket too, and we can both have a nice warm night. Alright, now that all my camp chores are done, got my wood cut up, I'm going to start relaxing and make myself a nice fire. And you see, birch trees, a lot of people peel it right off. That damages the tree. So what you want to do is just when you find loose stuff like this, you're going to rip that off. Being careful not to peel the tree because that'll scar it, and then the bark won't grow anymore. So I'm going to grab us some birch bark to start this fire. And we're going to go over there. Make us a nice fire, cook us some supper. Me and Jack are going to relax and have a good night. So I got a good base for my fire. And I've crumpled up that birch bark we were looking at earlier. So now, I'm just going to take my fire steel. Gonna get right in there and come on. There we go. just like that. We have fire. Alright, so one of the things I've been wanting to do with my channel is to show you just because you're cooking on a campfire doesn't mean you can't eat well. So, here we go. I'm going to make some roasted chicken and potatoes with broccoli. I'm going to start with some tin foil. I like to double it up, and this is heavy duty tin foil. Real simple. Just gonna, it's frozen because everything is frozen out here. Welcome to winter camping. Alright, got that. Ah, too much. There we go. Nope. Put some potatoes in here. Potatoes are also frozen. It's not a warm one today. I think it's -8 right now. I don't know what that is in South or in Fahrenheit if anybody starts watching my channel, other than my couple friends. Alright, I got my own blend of herbs and spices. I'm going to put that on there. Along with some butter. Save some butter for my broccoli. Alright, so then you're just going to take this, make yourself a little pouch. Alright, and then if we look down in my fire hole, oh, let's see if we get the fire hole. So I'm just going to put this right down in there where it's nice and warm. Let it cook for a good half hour. And at some point I'll put the broccoli on as well. I'll fast forward that you're going to like. And there we are. Roasted chicken and potatoes with broccoli. Doesn't that look delicious? All cooked on a fire. So I'm gonna go enjoy this while you guys watch the sunset. So let me go set up the time lapse. I'm hiding in my hammock and I'm nice and warm. I'm just gonna lay here, take in the silence and the fresh air, get some sleep, and I'll see you all in the morning. Good morning. It was a cold one last night. And my sleeping bag broke. The zipper on it. So it's been a really cold night. I'm gonna pack up quickly now, take you guys for the hike back into town. Nothing's left behind. Let's get back to town before I freeze to death. These boots froze overnight, so I feel like I'm walking into icicles. Enjoy. Such a lovely day for a hike. The sky's behind me. Nice sun shining. Hope you guys are enjoying this. And if you can, get out there and do it for yourselves. There's nothing like some good exercise and fresh air to keep you healthy.